So we go to the next question now. Solve. P square x square is z into z minus qy. Start solving. If you can see the equation is having p, q, x, y and z. Everything is there. So you should reduce it to somewhere. So we are reducing it to the form 2. Reducing to form 2. Make your mind. So in which form you are going to reduce? If you are going to reduce it into form 1 or form 2, we are going to reduce form 2. P is d dou z by dou x square into x square.
हॅलो मॅम
Yes beta,
फॉर्म वन पण एक एक्झाम्पल रिड्यूस करून दाखवा ना.
झालं ना. लास्ट लेक्चर तेच झालं 2 तास आपलं. Don't you remember the last lecture? The same formula, the same examples we have solved by this in the last lecture. If you don't remember, please go back and see. See here, the same equation we have solved. P is, Q is, we have write PQs. Then we have did the substitution for all x, y, z. For that z square we have divided here. X should go with x, z should go with z. Then it is dou z by z, dou x by x. Okay, so all of this we have substituted. Then this equation is in now only P, P and Q, which was having only PQ in it. This is the form 2. Please go back once because we cannot every time go back and tell you everything, right? It's your job now. We have taken the whole 2 hours on that form itself. Okay, so it is form 2. Form 2 is what? We have to substitute only for, come on, only for what?
X and Y.
And y. No need to substitute for z. So q is dou z by dou y into y. Right? Try to simplify. So this x square will go in as x into dou z by dou x square. Right. Z into z minus that y should go with y, so it will go like dou y. First example is similar or what? Can you check the first one? No, that was q square y square z into z minus px. It is p square x square z into z minus qy. Little difference is there. Okay, then x should go with x once again. So it is dou z upon dou x by x square. Z into z minus dou z by dou y by y. Where is the substitution? What is the substitution?
Dou X by X is equal
Yes.
to
Dou
capital Dou
x by
Y
x.
is equal to dou capital Y.
Yes, and dou y by y is dou capital Y. Not doing for z because second form is having z. Integrate. Log x is capital X. Log y is capital Y. Substitute in this equation. Therefore, the equation becomes dou z by dou x square is z into z minus dou z by dou capital Y. Next is what?
Dou Z upon dou X is equal to P.
Yes, so this is of the form. This is of the form. P square is equal to z into z minus this is q. That is form 2. it is reduced in form 2, that is form is having pqz in it. How to solve?
Put Z is equal to f of f x dash.
F of x dash,
X dash
because x is used. X dash is x
x
plus
plus
y,
ay.
capital XY, and P is dz by
capital X dash.
yes, and Q is a dz by dx dash. Call it as equation याला 1 म्हणूयात, हे 1 मध्ये ठेवल्यानंतर आणि call it as 2. So equation 2 becomes P what? The substitution should be for this equation form 2. So put it here. P is dz by dx dash square. Is this correct? Am I going correct? First is substitutions done for x and y, then it reduces to pqz. Now we are solving pqz. So this is the substitution for pqz. Z is f of x dash x. Yes. So p we have to write dz by dx dash. Yes, we have written is equal to z into z minus q. Q is a into dz by dx dash. We have to solve this. So we first try to write it in simpler form. So this is dz by dx dash square is equal to z square minus az into dz by dx dash. Once again, here is square and here is a term. So we should make it an equation dz by dx dash square minus here will become plus az dz by dx dash minus z square is equal to 0, which is
Quadratic equation.
Quadratic equation.
quadratic equation. So to find the roots for what? This is quadratic in dz by dx dash. Use the formula minus b minus az plus minus root b square az square minus 4a, a is 1, c is minus z square upon 2a, a is 1. Therefore, dz by dx dash is minus az plus minus root a square z square minus minus plus 4z square by 2. Your job is to separate. So from this z square, root z square will come out. And what is root z square?
Z.
Z square is common. Root z square is out. That is z is out. Root z square is z into root. Here it is a square plus 4 upon 2. From the numerator again z is common. So dz by dx dash, z is common out. Here it is minus a plus minus root a square plus 4 by 2. Now what? What is next?
Use variable method.
Yes, variable separable z with z. So here it goes to the denominator, and this dx dash will go here, multiplying to this term minus a plus minus root, which the whole term is a constant term. Integrate. What is the integration? First, what is the integration?
log z.
Yes. This whole is constant. Write it as it is, minus a plus minus root a square plus 4 by 2 into dx dash integration x dash plus c, constant of integration. X dash is what, but
Capital X plus ay.
yes. So log z is, do that, minus a plus minus root a square plus 4 by 2 into capital X dash x plus a y plus c. But capital X y is our what? Log z is minus a plus minus root a square plus 4 by 2 as it is. What is capital X?
Log x.
Log x plus a capital Y is log y plus c. This is the general solution in small x, y, z. Do you understand? Equations reducible to form 2. So you are very lucky now because you do not have final written exam, because this is very important for written exam. Equations PQZ type, compulsory question is there on PQZ, not on reducible but on PQZ form. So this is what the PQZ reducible to PQZ is. So your job is just to remember the theory and what will be the substitutions, how do we solve, remember them. Such big questions will not be there, but yes, it can be there for ISs. Write down some homework and then we go to the next form. Solve. P square is QZ. Second, P square plus Q square is Z. P plus Q is PQZ. P plus, I think this is done, but write it. P plus Q is Z by alpha. Z is PQ. Whenever you get time, just solve them. Z square, P square plus Q square plus 1 is K square. 7. Z square P square X square plus Q square is equal to 1. All of them are PQZ form. This is PQXZ. So X we can substitute and solve by using reducible. Okay, this is all about form number 2.
मॅम ती फॉर्म 1 आणि फॉर्म 2 कसं ओळखायचं?
Yes, beta. What you said?
फॉर्म
Once
1
again.
आणि फॉर्म 2.
Okay, can anyone tell her how to identify form 1 and form 2? Is anyone able? Please go ahead. How to identify form 1 and how to identify form 2? Chalo, come on. What is form 1? This is which form equation?
Form 2.
Which form equation is this? कसं ओळखलं?
X, Y X Y नाहीये.
या इक्वेशन मध्ये
PQ.
PQZ आहेत. तीनही आहेत. इक्वेशन मध्ये XY दिसत नाहीत. PQZ दिसतात. And we have the form 2 which is having only PQZ in your equation. So this is form 2. This is
फॉर्म 2.
this is
फॉर्म 2.
बरं मी इथं PQZ नाही लिहिला, फक्त P plus Q is equal to 1 लिहिला. This is
1.
Form
1. Form 1 काय आहे? Only having PQ.
PQ.
Then PQ, only having PQ is form 1. This is PQZ, no XY, so form 2. Again form 2. Again PQZ only, form 2. Again P, Q, Z, but X is extra. But we do not have such form. We have the form PQZ or PQ. दोघच आहेत ना. असा फॉर्म आहे का PQ आणि XZ असणारा? चार
No,
फॉर्म
ma'am.
आहे. त्यामध्ये कुठलाच फॉर्म नाही आणि आपण आतापर्यंतही बघितलेला नाही. आपण काय बघितलाय? PQZ बघितलाय. मग PQZ आहे. मग X ला जर सबस्टिट्यूशन केला तर इट कॅन बी PQZ फॉर्म. Because that x square is something which is creating the disturbance to your form. It is not becoming the standard form because of that x square. म्हणजे आपल्याला सबस्टिट्यूशन करायचं x साठीचं. x साठी जर सबस्टिट्यूशन केलं तर तो रिड्यूस होईल PQZ ला. आता इथे सपोज y स्क्वेअर असता आणखी तर we have PQZ फॉर्म. मग x ला आणि y ला दोघांना जर सबस्टिट्यूट केलं तर तो PQZ ला जाईल. आणखी हा जो फॉर्म आहे यामध्ये PQXZ आहे. X ला सबस्टिट्यूट केलं तर PQZ मध्ये राहील आणि X आणि Z दोघांना पण सबस्टिट्यूट केलं XZ निघून जाईल आणि कुठला फॉर्म राहील तो PQ.
PQ. Form 1.
पहिला फॉर्म. हे तुमच्या हातात आहे की वेअर यू हॅव टू रिड्यूस, वेअर यू वॉन्ट टू रिड्यूस. ऍक्च्युअली it is not fixed. It is never said reduce to form 2 and solve, reduce to form 1 and solve. It's your choice where you want to reduce, which form you are means you can solve that form, you can reduce it into that form, either 1 or 2. And some
Ma'am.
forms are not get. Yes beta.
एक्झाम मध्ये जर असं समजा क्वेश्चन आला की पी स्क्वेअर प्लस क्यू स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू झेड आणि त्यांनी कुठलंच काय दिलेलं नाही की तुम्ही ह्याला रिड्यूस करून सॉल्व्ह करायला लागतं, मग आपण कुठल्याही मेथड सॉल्व्ह करू शकतो फॉर्म 1
Yes, it's your choice totally. You can use PQZ form, you can reduce it into first form and solve. It's your choice.
ओके मॅम गॉट
In this unit, they will never ask you to solve by any of the standard form. They will ask you just to solve. And you can solve by your own ways. There are various ways to solve an example and all are correct. But they should belong to your this unit itself. Don't go beyond that. Are you clear? Those who have asked the question, you are clear better?
येस मॅम येस गॉट इट मॅम थँक्यू मॅम.
मॅम
Sure. Yes, beta. Go ahead.
आन्सर सेमच येत असतील ना आपण कोणत्या पण मेथडनं सॉल्व्ह केल्यावर?
No, answers are different, but they are finally same where we actually त्यांना जेव्हा आपण एकत्र करायला जातो बघायला जातो त्यांना वापस त्याचं सोल्युशन ऍज अ सोल्युशन सबस्टिट्यूट करतो ना डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशनचं, तर ते दोन्ही इक्वेशन ते डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन सॅटिस्फाय करतात. सोल्युशन सेम नसतात. Solutions are little different. But any one equation can have various solutions. You know this, right? So yes, solution can be different, but it satisfies the equation, that differential equation. Anything else? Any doubt? Any more?
नो मॅम.
If you can see this is standard PQZ, then solve it by PQZ. It's better, na? We know the PQZ form, so solve it by PQZ. If you can see PQZ, solid. But if it comes to the reducible form, like this form, so it's your choice. You can reduce for X, you can reduce also for Z and convert it into PQ. You can think for reducible form, but standard, let it for standard PQZ form. Solve by PQZ. Because we have a form, that's it. No more doubts? Should we go to the next form, form number 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Give the next heading, form 3. Form 3 of what but? PDE of first order. PDE of first order. First order PDE, form number 3. What is that form? Equations of the form. You remember third form? Equations of the
Z
form.
is a
No. F1 of xp is equal to F2 of yq. Equation is having pqxy, and where we can separate p and x on one side and function of q and y on other side, where z is absent. Z absent. This is what the third form is. Very, very easy. The method of solving. Method of solving. You should separate. If the equation is having pqxy in it, so you should write xp on one side, the function of x and p on one side, and the function of y and q on other side. Try to write. If we written this, then the method says put that f1 having, which is having x and p, and f2 function which is having y and q, which is separated, put it as a. Then solve this equation and this equation. So that is f1 xp is a, and f2 yq is also a. From this, find out p. P in terms of x and a. So say p is some function f1 of x and a. Solve just p. Solve p. Shift that x, whatever. Solve for p. And find q. Q is say f2 of ay. Whatever, a and y. Q is in ay. Ya. Okay. But dz is dou z by dou x into dx plus dou z by dou y into dy. We have seen. But dou z by dou x is p. So p dx plus q dy. This is dz. And but p we have, p is some function of x and a into dx. Q is some function of y and a into dy. A is where constant, function of x dx, function of y dy. We can integrate. Integrating, we get z is equal to integration. Just write integration of this plus integration of this with y plus some constant. काय करायचंय? एक्स पी एका बाजूला घ्यायचंय इक्वेशन मध्ये, वाय क्यू इक्वेशनच्या दुसऱ्या बाजूला घ्यायचंय, त्याला ए म्हणायचं. So both are equal to a. First, this both are a. From this, try to find out p. P find kara in terms of x and a. Q find kara in terms of y and a. Shift or divide, whatever it is there, do that. Find pq. But we have this equation. The dz is pdx plus q dy. P is this. We have solved already for p. We have solved for q. Substitute and integrate. That's it. Is the solution. So solve. We'll see one question. Px minus qy is y square minus x square. Which form is this? Equation I can see is having px qy. Px and qy is there. And we have one form where px and qy are there. But in this form, we can write all the x and p's on one side and all the y and q on other side. So can we do this here? Px, all the px can come on one side, all the qy's can go on other side of the equation. Can we do it here?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how it is: px plus x square. P and x on one side is equal to y square plus qy. Q and y on other side. Are you getting? Are you getting the form 3?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All the p's and x can come on one side of equation, and all the q and y's goes on the other side of the equation. This is form 3. And to solve such forms, we have to write it is equal to a. So write this is equal to a. So put px plus x square is y square plus qy is equal to a. That is px plus x square is a, and y square plus qy is a. या equations वरना, but are we going to find p's and q's? From first try to find p, and from second try to find q. Let me write it.
A minus
X square is a, and what is the qy plus y square? Qy plus y square is a.
A minus x square upon x
First shift that
equal to
x square there. Yes, px is a minus x square, and qy is a minus y square. Now we need only p. So p is, divide that x, a minus x square by x, and q is a minus y square by y. PQs we got. So put in this equation, dz is pdx plus qdy, right? So but we know dz is pdx plus qdy. Put p and q, which I have find already in this equation. P is a minus x square upon x dx, plus q is a minus y square upon y dy. Now we have to integrate this. Now if you want to integrate now directly, there are two functions. So these two functions we first separate. This is a by x dx minus x square by x, that is x dx. Okay. Plus a by y dy, y square by y, that is minus y dy. This is one, and this is one. This is x, this is y. Now integrate. This is z is equal to, what is the integration of this?
log x
A as it is, constant log x, minus integration of this,
square by
yes, x square by 2. Integration of this, come on, integration of this,
a log y
a log y with respect to y, this is minus integration of this, y
y
square
square
by
upon 2.
plus some constant of integration. Done. This is your answer. Is the solution. Just write it as a, solve for PQ, and substitute in this equation PQ and integrate simply. Integration is, how is this integration? But when we integrate, this is function of x, so integration for this is with respect to x, and integration of second is with respect to y. That's it. Any doubt? Please ask. Anything you want to ask? Any doubt? Please ask. I'm waiting.
No, ma'am, no doubt.
No doubt. So we can solve the next one. Okay, write it. So P e raised to y is Q e raised to x. Which form? Because we are in third form, so don't say third. Okay, just see the equation properly. काय होते तुम्ही फॉर्म चालू आहे म्हणजे फक्त तो फॉर्म आहे म्हणून थर्ड म्हणून मोकळे होता. डोंट डू दॅट. See the equations
Form one.
properly. Is the equation
One.
having
Form
only
one.
p?
Form 1.
Oh God. How is this form 1, beta? How is this form 1?
P and Q.
Is there only P and Q?
No. YZ.
There is XY also. Then how it can be form 1? Is this form 1?
Form 4.
No. My question is this form 1?
No.
No.
So whoever have said this is form 1, is this form 1? Form 1 is only having PQ in it. But there is X and Y, I can see very easily. There are X and Y's. Right? So this is not the form 1. Is this the form 2? Form 2 is having PQZ. Can we see for Z there?
No.
No, ma'am.
This is not the form 2 also. So next form. Is this the form number 3? That P, Q, X, Y's are there. X, Y we can see, P, Q we can see. Yes, it can be. But when it can be, we can separate P and X and we can separate Q and Y on the other side. If we can do this, that will be the form number 3. So can we do separation P and X and Q and Y?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we do?
P.
Yes, we can do. How? That E is multiplied here, it will get divided to this
Dividing.
side. Yes. And Q is here, E is multiplied, will get divided here. Equation is having P and X on one side, Q and Y on other side, that is form 3. Do you understand forms now? Or do you have some confusion? Guys, do you understand the forms? It's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
much. It just we have to look for the variables PQ, XY, Z. If only PQ form 1, if PQZ form 2, if PQXY, and we can separate PXQY. So this is the form number 3. How can we solve the form 3? Put is equal to A. Can we see here? F1 whatever XP, YQ, both we have to equate to A. So first is A, second is A, find P and Q. This is what the theory says. So both are equal to A. That is P upon E raised to X is A and Q